Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host for today. So, for this topic is something that is usually discussed with my friends and family, and a lot of people have questioned me about how am I able to decrease my screen time, how am I able to, not use my phone or social media for months, not my phone, but like my social media. I think the screen times that we had pre-pandemic were much more easier to control than now, since we have online classes, online essays, and we're on screen 24/7, which is very sad to say. And I know so many people who suffer from like headaches and eye aches. So here are a few tips on how you can decrease your screen time efficiently. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Before I start, story told anyone? So the first point is something a little difficult, but it's the first thing that you want to do. You have to go for difficult. Make a conscious effort. You have to tell yourself, stop it. Stop picking up your phone. Stop using the social media. The reason why I'm saying conscious effort is because a lot of people, especially how I was, in senior year, to get away from studying, I'd use my phone. I didn't really have a phone back then, so I'd use a laptop or my mum's phone. And I'd tell myself, okay, I'm going to use my phone for 30 or 40 minutes, and then after some time, I'll just leave it. But that 30 or 40 minutes did not really last. It lasted for like 2 hours or 3 hours. So you have to make a conscious effort. You have to tell yourself to stop using it. Take a stern step. This is probably a little difficult because I have told my friends to do this and they have not been able to get like satisfactory results. Delete all apps. I'm not kidding. I have been off social media for 6 months now, and I've been doing this since high school. The reason is I'm a little lazy. It's a little beneficial for me. I delete my apps, so I'm very lazy to go click on the Play Store to install the app and then to log in, put in my password. Too much of a hassle. So I just delete it, and I know installing it will be really tough for me. So deleting my apps is not that difficult. Instagram, your Twitter, your Chrome. I even deleted Google Chrome because uninstall your Chrome every time you're about to switch off your laptop, so that when you reopen, you have to reinstall it again and again. The third thing that I do, put your phone or laptops away. Put it in a drawer, if you have a drawer, lock it and give the lock away. Fourth thing is ask your mom or dad for help. I know a lot of people don't do this because they hate how our mom and dad are correct about us using it, sitting on our phones for hours and hours, and we feel like, because it's true, it hits our hearts and it just annoys us, so we don't like to hear the truth. I always found giving my phone to mom much more easier because she'd be going out at night, so I didn't really have my phone to sleep next to, so I had an easier time falling asleep. So I think that is much more better. Next thing is using web blockers or phone blockers. The blocker that I have on my phone is Block app. I'll put like an overlay so you know how it functions. This is not a sponsored video, but this was a gift for me. This app is so amazing. It does not remind you like the iPhone apps, like that your time is up or anything. It blocks it for the entire day or for whatever restrictions you give it, and you cannot you can do whatever, you cannot open it. Even if I'm opening my WhatsApp or my Chrome, I cannot go through it. I will have to wait for the entire day to get over, and only then will I use. Before my 30 minutes are over, if I've spent like 20 minutes, so for the next 10 minutes that are left, I will be much more alert about how to spend that. The next one for you guys is fight it. This is very important because you want to be embedding it in your subconsciousness. That's something called withdrawal symptoms. So, for example, there's an alcoholic and he wants to, stop drinking alcohol. So, for the first 2 to 3 days, he'll be fine from staying away from alcohol, and then the withdrawal symptom starts. The first thing to be able to know how you've been doing is keeping track of it. Everybody knows doing a habit for 21 days is actually instilling it in your lifestyle. So keep a tracker or keep a journal, like a diary, and note the day you started until 21 days, because 21 days is a habit builder. Doing anything easy like reading a book, using social media, or going through a
Dopamine
walk, all
happens from the
ideas
brain's
of
reward
releasing
systems.
it on takes a little bit of time, and I don't have that patience, so I kind of switch it off and just keep it away. And I realized I became so much more productive when I didn't have my phone. Now I know I have my online classes, so I cannot really switch it off during classes, but I don't have class 24 hours a day. I might have college for like 6 or 8 hours, and I have to do my assignments and everything. But there's still so many hours where I waste my time sitting on my phone. Remove your fingerprints from your phone. If you have an iPhone, so you have all the apps on like one page. But if you have an Android, like I have an Android, so I have to go for the main menu. I have to go to another page where I swipe up. So the main page that I have, I make it really boring, or I put on a really strong coat, and I don't have any apps on there. I just have a main app like calling or camera. So it makes me not want to sit on it because it's so boring, you know. Or if there's such a strong coat, it makes me want to, you know, put down my phone and go back to studying or doing whatever I was doing. The next thing is replace it with books, a walk, or swimming. The last thing that I want to be saying, the next point, is do not compare your progress to anybody else's. Oh my god, this is so very important. Do not compare your progress or whatever it is to other people. Everybody is different. Everybody has different progresses. Everybody has different needs. Everybody has different requirements. Everybody has different strengths. So don't compare. Be proud of yourself. Take baby steps. You know, be proud of yourself that you started this. You made an effort. At least you made an effort. And don't be extreme with yourself. Doing it to an extreme where you start hating it. So when you start hating something, it becomes much more difficult to do it. Also, it is totally okay if you fail once or twice. I did not start my, in my description box, you'll now find my social medias. Maybe I might add them in the future, but right now, this moment, because I don't use my social medias, so I just have my YouTube. Also, I'd say, because YouTube is my hobby, I like to document my life, so it's not a waste of time for me. It is something that I enjoy, something that I love, so I do that. I did not, one day wake up and stop using my social media and became very easy. No, I had the withdrawal symptoms, I had the anger, I had the most difficult time stopping myself from picking up my phone. Once I broke my phone and I was just like, I cannot sleep without my phone, and it was so difficult. I was a very big book reader. I stopped reading out loud, reading on my phone, but rather than reading on my phone or attending online classes, I'd just be like, scrolling through something. Find a hobby that makes you productive. I found that YouTube keeps my life on track. It makes me want to do things according to time, because if I don't upload a video now, I know I'm going to have to struggle the next week. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. One I want to add is spend time with your friends and family. So when you're spending time with them, be in the moment. Take pictures. You should click lots of pictures. But take a camera with you. They're memories. I know the coronavirus has kind of just, made our lives go blunk, 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 and it's just been really tough for a lot of people, mentally and physically. It was very tough for me. I spent hours on my phone trying to get away from the real world. So just take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, don't do it to an extreme. Wear your mask, social distance, get vaccinated for COVID, and yeah, I think that is it pretty much for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you might find some of these points beneficial, and I will be surely catching you guys in the next video. Bye!